What's going on, guys? We actually got a donation for a homeless charity. Yeah, we're actually gonna be steamrolling through this pretty well. Yeah, and a YouTube comment by the name of Erickson. Thank you. You helped really a lot right now. Basically, have the link to the blockchain wallet. So everyone now, I'm gonna leave it in the description of the video so everyone could be up to date on how much is actually in there. And once you reach our goal of $100, so that way we all know what's going on. We all could clearly see what's happening with that. So yeah, we're gonna definitely be powering through this. So I thank you for the donations and speeding this through. Yeah, and thank you for that comment because you actually helped a lot more than you probably think. But yeah, one of the things I kind of want to talk about is let's get it into this. Let's just do this. All right. I kind of want to bring this up because it's not really like shedding a bad light on Bitcoin at all because this has really nothing to do with Bitcoin. You can use PayPal, pretty much anything you could think of, and I'm not really sure about credit card, but what you kind of want to stay away from, and to people who are kind of new to Bitcoin, I was asked how this stuff works, and by a friend who actually is kind of new to Bitcoin, and I tell him I'll check it out, and basically it's a high yield interest or something like that. Basically you put a certain amount of money into it, and then in a few days you get more back. I didn't want him to do it because I didn't want him to get discouraged from using Bitcoin or anything. So I just pretty much went ahead and just tried it out. Like I said, I put some in there. I almost knew 99% sure that it was some type of gimmick to it. But like I said, it also helps me future reference to actually know. So when people, because I have a lot of people that ask me about this, I'm constantly talking about Bitcoin. It's to the point when people come around me, they're automatically like, oh God, here we go, here's a Bitcoin talk. So I kind of want to know how things work, and I'm really curious about the stuff. So when stuff like this pops up, I want to know as much as I can. So the only way for me to know is to be involved in it, to actually kind of see. So basically the story went down. I was told about this website in particular, but before I actually invested any money into it, I joined the Facebook group. I seen people who were getting money and investing and getting money back and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, and it was a lot of people, it was a few thousand people. So I'm like, all right, well, let me give it a shot. Let me kind of test the waters a little bit, so that way I could tell my friend whether or not it's even a good thing to do or not. Basically, these websites work. And you will see a lot of them during like Christmas season. I guess they just try and squeeze every little penny out of people, which I wasn't too sure how these things work. It's very new to me. But basically what you do, let's say you want to invest, I don't know, $100. I pretty much did a few of these just to kind of see how things work. Let's say you want to invest $100 and you want to do it for one day. And anything with a 122% return after one day, it just screams kind of sketchy. But like I said, I would never know unless I try it. So that's the only way to learn, is trial and error. So basically once you hit calculate, it will show you how much you make. You make after one day $102. Okay, that doesn't seem that skeptical, but let's try it after 40 days. $575 after 40 days. That's usually a bait to get people who are pretty much willing to do it. They pretty much will do it. Me, I don't really invest that much into something like this, but it's just stuff that you have to watch out for. And this really doesn't have to do with Bitcoin, but you can actually use Bitcoin to invest in this website. You could invest with PayPal. You could invest with a lot of stuff and stuff that I even never heard about. So yeah, you just kind of stay away from those things. Like I said, this has nothing to do with Bitcoin. It's not trying to, make Bitcoin look bad, because this video really has very little to do with Bitcoin. From this point, it really doesn't have much to do with Bitcoin. But yeah, let's say you want to do like $1,000 or something. Let's do 1,001. After 40 days, this is how much you're supposed to get. Like I said, watch out for these things. Don't put your money into stuff like this. You're gonna see a lot of them. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see a lot of these. After this website, I started noticing more. You just look them up, hype. hype websites, investing websites or something like that, you can probably look on YouTube and find a few of these things. Yeah, stay away. Definitely stay away from stuff like this. When I first started this website, there was actually a lot of users and stuff like that. And one of the things that kind of got me to really think like this is really suspicious, but of course I'm gonna try it anyway, just to have future reference on how things work on this playing field. Was when you go down, it says 59 days since this website was online. That was right there screamed to me. But like I said, I want to know. To me, it's more valuable for me to know than just give information to my friend and not really know 100%. And like I said, he only had a few satoshis really, and I wasn't gonna just have him risk that. Not like I have a lot of bitcoins just to just give around like it was nothing, but I just rather not deter him from wanting to explore Bitcoin for what it is. This has nothing to really do with Bitcoin, although it does accept Bitcoin and other type of stuff that I never really heard of. But yeah, guys, stay away from that stuff. And one thing I kind of want to talk about is faucets. And I know, Craig, you had a video on this. I watched it. It was awesome. But this is kind of a field that I'm kind of used to. I don't really use faucets that much. I see a lot of people on my YouTube channel trying to promote faucets and stuff. Like I said, I would never censor any of that. I guess whatever, if that's what you want to do is promote that, that's cool. But just don't overwhelm it. I don't mind it, I guess. But for me, I use this one, and I only use one, and I only use it when basically I'm bored and I'm just online just surfing, pretty much doing nothing. This whole faucet is basically run by advertisements, so you're gonna be bombarded with advertisement, but you can pretty much ignore that. You go down to I'm Not a Robot, and you basically claim satoshis, and every 15 minutes, see, I got that amount of satoshis. I have this amount. I had more. I had a lot more than that, but I sold it just to see if it would actually go to my wallet, because I didn't want to, sit here and invest this much time and nothing ever happened. So it went through, so I see it actually working. And honestly, this is not something you're gonna get rich off of, but to make a few extra satoshi or a few extra Bitcoin a week or every 2 weeks is actually pretty good. I mean, just don't sit on it 24/7 trying to get rich off it. But if you're on the internet, on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and it has a little 14-minute and 20-second clock, you can see it. It will actually make a sound when you could do it again. It's just something to do to get extra satoshis. Like I said, don't do it to get rich or anything. It's just more is better, I guess. But yeah, I definitely do thank you guys for helping me out with this channel, trying to get it kind of up and going, especially with this whole donation stuff. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I actually am excited to actually do this video. I'm like excited. I want to do it now, but let's settle down. Yeah, I want to see the reaction of their faces when I know that Bitcoin was the thing that actually gave them that happiness. Even if it's not forever, but at least for that moment, for that week, they would think about the fact that some stranger gave them some food and whatever we come up with, guys. That to me, that makes me feel pretty good that it didn't really have to come from me. It came from people from all over the world that were on their screens. Didn't have to use a credit card. Didn't have to use a phone. Literally used their screens on their tablets, on their computers to make that happen. I think that's mind-blowing to me. I'm still mind blown by the whole fact that how all that could work so easily without any type of interruptions and fees and all that stuff that you would have to use with credit cards and all that stuff. But like I said, I do love Bitcoin. I do see this going somewhere. But alright guys, I'm gonna leave this video here, and I actually got myself for editing, so hopefully these videos would be a lot more better, high quality. Yeah, I actually had it from before. It's just setting all the stuff up was a pain, so kind of took my time to make sure I had all the settings right. So now I can actually do some good editing. So alright guys, I'm gonna have to end it here, so I'm gonna catch you later in the next video.